taking my Sigma Beauty P84 brush, which is my favorite brush to apply this. What this primer does, it removes all the redness from the eyelid, and it will make sure that the eyeshadow that I'm gonna apply is gonna stay in place all day. In the shade Basic Trut, which is a really light color. I think it's actually perfect to like set the eyelid, so I use this on top of my primer to make sure that the primer is locked in place, and it will leave kind of like a soft layer of eyeshadow, which will make all the other eyeshadows blend easier. Now I'm gonna take the color Somber and I'm gonna blend this in the crease as well using I think I'm using a Sigma E40 brush, and I'm just gonna blend the shade all the way from the inner corner to the outer corner. Like I said in my intro, I have never tried any eyeshadows from Beauty Bay, but when I blended this color, I was really amazed by how soft it blended. I think the pigmentation of this shade is really good, even though it looks really one of the most easiest I have used so far. So now I'm gonna take this like kind of like a warm brown color with kind of like a yellowy mustardy undertone. Super beautiful. I blend it all over in my crease just like I did with the previous color, but I switched to kind of like a brush which is a bit tinier. This way it also blends a little bit lower. I just wanted to warm up the whole crease, and I really love how the combination of the color Somber and this one looks together. Now I'm gonna take this color, which is the darkest brown shade, and I'm taking a Sigma E25 brush, packing this on in the outer V. Again, super pigmented, blended out really nicely. Like, I feel like I don't really have anything negative to say about this palette. And I'm not saying that because it's Nikki and I want to like kiss her ass. Definitely not. I praise about her from people that I know that have met her. Everyone says she's always super nice and humble, so I think she truly deserves all the best, and I think I already know for sure that this launch of her palette is gonna be a huge success, so yeah, I'm really excited for that. Of course, I'm gonna film a lot more videos using this palette. If you have any recommendations, is that the right word? Any suggestions on any. I'm gonna take this shimmery color, and this one is so pigmented. Actually, all the shimmers in this palette are super pigmented. I feel like they all have kind of like this glass sheen in it, which is so beautiful. After filming this look, I used my flashlight to take some pictures, and it just gives the most beautiful sheen. It's just really beautiful. I feel like liner, which is one of my favorites. Also, it's drugstore, which is really nice. It's the Maybelline Studio Gel Eyeliner, and I'm gonna use this to create a line above the lash line. I wanted to kind of keep it simple because I'm a basic trut. No, just kidding. Because I kind of like blended that shape around the outer V, so I felt like if I would do a wing liner, the shape around the edges of a line above the lash line. And then I decided to use a little bit of black eyeshadow, which was not included in this palette, but I think everyone has, I think, a black eyeshadow at home in any other palette. So you can just use any black eyeshadow that you have. And I just decided to kind of smudge out the outer eye look. And then I went in with the Morphe pencil in the shade Vibes. And I'm gonna use this in the waterline. It's a really beautiful brown pencil with a warm undertone. And then now I'm going back in with the color 5 AM and a flat definer brush from Sigma, kind of sweeping my brush back and forth underneath the lower lash line. By swiping my brush, it also kind of blends the eyeshadow at the same time, even though I'm also gonna blend automatically for some reason. So now I'm going back in with the shade which we used all the way at the beginning as well, blending this underneath the lower lash line. I actually took a brush which is from so many years ago. It's my first brush I ever purchased from Makeup Geek. They don't sell it anymore, but it's just like a really tiny blending brush. And then I went in with a curling, how do you say it? A curling wand? Why do I not know how this is called anymore? I don't know. I have a brain freeze. I don't know. Now I'm gonna use this mascara from Benefit Cosmetics. It's the Roller Lash Mascara. My all-time favorite mascara. I have been using it so many times on my channel. You guys already know it's one of my favorites. I don't even think I have to explain anymore, but it just makes my lashes really long and lifted. Now I'm gonna take these lashes, which are from Tati Lashes in collaboration with Molly May. I thought these would be perfect with today's eye look. They're kind of dramatic, but also not too dramatic. I think they just go really well with the eye look. And here you can